All right, Paulo switches sides. Roland joins us on the right with Izzet Cutter. Wasteland for Paulo.
Okay. Yeah. Derek got me into it.
Yeah, that's right.
15.
Now, what's Derek's deal now? Is he quit?
Well, they'll have to come back soon. He made a bet with Ryan, and Ryan's winning that bet, so he's going to have to come back. So you'll probably see him.
Okay, Roland looks for a basic island with the Wasteland sitting on the other side.
Yeah, he made a bet. He's getting destroyed.
What?
Let me pull my I always forget my life tracker pad now.
Drop.
Okay, that was Eldrazi Temple. Now Lotus Petal. My neighbor's dog is going crazy. Chalice of the Void. Chalice on 1 could be pretty brutal against these tempo decks.
Yep.
Go.
Chalice on 1 could be a big problem for Roland potentially.
Force that pitching.
All right, Roland has a Force of Will. He's going to pitch Preordain. It's scattered.
Sure.
Preordain.
Based on the
Very important against you.
All right. Great Wasteland here, blowing up the Eldrazi Temple. Another Chalice on 1 off a secluded courtyard.
yard.
It's like a cavern, but you can counter the Eldrazi spell. Give me.
It's like a weaker Cavern of Souls, basically. But it can also be used for abilities. Interesting card. I like this card. I think it first appeared in Neon Dynasty, a set that is... I think that's where it first appeared. A set that has been a favorite for many. What have been your favorite sets over the last 2 years, chat? 2024, 2025. Any favorites? Neon Dynasty goes back a couple of years now. Chalice is in. Chalice on 1.
Spell.
Jay says MH3. Surveils a Potter into the yard. Paulo could potentially blow up that Thundering Falls with Wasteland. Flute.
Sure.
Name. Dear Sequence.
Okay, Disruptor Flute is on Dragon's Rage Channeler. Just try to slow those down. Wasteland on Wasteland. That was pretty good.
Pass after that.
Paulo has missed a couple land drops. Darn says I liked Final Fantasy as a Final Fantasy fan. Cards are well designed. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy. I mean, everything I know about Final Fantasy I learned from the Magic set, to be honest with you. D's on Grim Monolith, not bad. That actually hurt Paulo pretty bad. The Final Fantasy set was really cool, in my opinion.
Customer. Is that one?
It's the same.
Same thing, just making.
It's exact.
Yeah, probably if it were my flute, I might have named Murktide or something like that. I don't know. With Chalice on 1 on the board, I agree with Darth here. I don't think Dragon's Rage Channeler was that important to stop. Or maybe just name Corey Steel Cutter if you want to guess a little bit what could be in the deck. Yeah, Petty Theft is another one. Yeah, maybe Murktide isn't even a great name. Maybe Murktide can make it bigger. That is true.
What is this?
Silver Library.
That's the one we draw.
Okay, Thought-Knots here just hit the stack. Paulo found lands, so we're making some Eldrazi, it seems.
You have 3 in hand.
3.
Bounce the Chalice.
There's that petty theft. Chalice is bounced. Brainstorm in response to Thought-Knots here. Thought-Knots here. You know, a couple of weeks ago, someone asked me on stream what my favorite cards are, and Thought-Knots here comes to mind. I really like this card. Roland with a great judge question in the chat. Does Disruptor Flute only affect Petty Theft if that's the name, or do you have to name Brazen Borrower to make it cost more? Petty Theft is a name of a card. A name of a... Anyway, if you name Petty Theft, only Petty Theft is taxed, not Brazen Borrower. You can cast it as a creature for its regular cost. And other way, vice versa. The adventure cards are kind of like split cards.
With the trigger still in the deck, I will eliminate
The Big Al says Universes Beyond is turning Magic into Kingdom Hearts CCG. Okay. Keep us posted on that. All right, a handful of Universes Beyond cards. Force Ponder, Misty Rainforest, and Unholy Heat. Force of Will, and it is gone. Unholy Heat might be useful here. I'm not sure if Roland has Delirium. Looks like he might.
I put 2 back.
If not, we're close. You know, I've been like, you know, walking this earth as a Magic player over the last 5 years. Universes Beyond is now 5 years old, and the whole time we had to listen to people talking about Universes Beyond and how it's ruining everything. We watch Legacy on this channel. On this channel, we're watching Legacy all the time, and there are not many Universes Beyond cards on tables. I'm sorry. They're not. Just don't see the problem. Here's a Ponder. Other formats, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if every Commander game is all Universes Beyond. I have no idea. But in Legacy, it's like Bowmaster, the One Ring. Like, can you even name 5 right off the top of your head?
No, I can check. Okay, you're gonna stun me? Let me just use one of your guys so I can divert it.
Do I think DRC was the right name for the flute? I think, well, we went over this before. I think the answer is no, but the best name, I think in the end, we decided was Petty Theft. I think maybe if I was in Paulo's seat, though, it depends what's in your hand, but it could potentially be Corey Steel Cutter. All right, here's Murktide Region for Roland. I said Murktide before, but that could kind of backfire, but it depends on your hand. We don't know. We haven't seen Cutters yet, but it does activate. It is something you want to cost more. Or do you want to tax? Here's a Glaring Fleshraker. Probably, if I'm trying to imagine, I'm in Paulo's seat, I'm naming Corey Steel Cutter, even if I haven't seen one yet in Game 1.
It's still tapped in.
Sure.
Oh, sorry.
Or Petty Theft if I feel like that wins my opponent the game or something. All right, so Glaring Fleshraker, Eldrazi Spawn, Unholy Heat on the Fleshraker, it seems.
So I will.
I just ping you for one.
Yep. You gain one or no?
No, I don't
You
ping
don't
you.
gain. Okay.
Well, there was an opportunity here, I guess, to, before the spawn is made, bolt the Fleshraker. All right, another Chalice on 1 hits a stack.
Retrace. Retraces, I can cast it from my graveyard by discarding 1.
Draw.
Aquinas naming a couple of Universes Beyond cards. Like, a couple of even the ones that are named in that list are not even played that much. Universes Beyond has not made a big impact on Legacy. I think that's pretty safe to say.
DRC.
Okay, Dragon's Rage Channeler, cost 4. Chalice counters it, okay.
I'll pass over.
Yeah, Chalice is pretty good against these tempo decks.
What's the name?
I have 1.
Yep, I believe that turned on Delirium.
Sure.
Yep.
Taking 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Another Fleshraker is not too bad.
Library. That guy's gone. So I'll do it.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Inside. Pass it.
Trigger.
Yep.
Yeah, Lotus Petal, trigger the Fleshraker. I mean, Paulo's life total is really low right now. Tap an Ancient Tomb, which we don't have on the board right now, but tap an Ancient Tomb, bolt to the face, game ends. If we manage to get rid of this Chalice, I guess. But we're that close. Attacking for 6, rolling drops to 4.
Attack with reach. 6. Trigger this. 3.
Kozilek's command. Uh-oh, that might be... How much is that?
Take 2. 15.
Not sure what X is right now.
You got 2 cards in hand. One is the star.
Sure. Yeah, I could.
Trigger on cast, I bring you for 1, I make a spawn. I make 4 guys and I scry 4 draw 1.
So that does that trigger?
Yeah, these and they'll deal 4 damage. Every time a colorless creature enter, this should do for 1.
That's good.
All right, just clarifying. Game 1 goes to Paulo. Big Al says Orcish Bowmaster is the One Ring lowering revealed. That's 3 Universes Beyond cards from 1 set. Yeah, Legacy is completely ruined. Yeah. Nobody even likes Lord of the Rings, Big Al.
You don't have to.
They screwed this whole game up.
And I reveal the world.
Devourer of Destiny is named, is revealed, whatever.
The top 4 cards you do beginning of your first update. Right back on top.
Basically, I look for, I exile 3, and I...
Yep. Oh, not my permanent. Sure. So during your first upkeep, though.
Yeah, I can... Okay.
Yeah. Just take 1. Yeah. So, not my upkeep.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right.
Okay, Paulo forgot for a moment here that Roland is on the play. So Roland is on the play. Devourer of Destiny was revealed. Basic Island, pass the turn. All right, now we resolve the Devourer of Destiny ability. Put 1 card in your hand, the rest in exile. Really cool card from MH3, Devourer of Destiny.
These on top. These 3 exile.
Thought Not Seer, Wasteland, and looks like a Glaring Fleshraker maybe thrown away. Wasteland, pass.
Maybe I should. I think I lost that. Waste your
You were really behind.
you have
Okay, Wasteland, your Wasteland, not bad.
in my hand too.
Yeah.
Tripping up these Eldrazi decks on their mana could be really effective.
It's a good courtyard.
Especially the big ones like Eldrazi Temple, Eye of Ugin. Lotus Petal, Chalice on 1. Trying that again. Okay, Roland's going to brainstorm in response. Try to find a daze maybe. Daze it is. Chalice is countered. Oh, Roland might have forgot to put the 2 cards back on top. Well, it can't be the land. Oh, boy.
Islands in my hand.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up? Draw.
All right, the island stayed in hand, so. All right. Dr. Pepper says, hot take, Universes Beyond is a good thing, brings new people to the game. Younger folks seem to love it. Feels a bit gatekeepy to be upset about something that is growing the game you play. I'm with you, Dr. Pepper. You know, walking around as a Magic player for now, it's 5 years we have Universes Beyond, and there's still people, it's happening today in the chat, still people coming up to us and telling us, you should be really upset. Universes Beyond is ruining everything. I mean, enough already. Like, enough. What about the 6th edition rules? You mad about that? It's all so exhausting. All right, here's Glaring Fleshraker. There's Corey Steelcutter. We were talking about this card earlier. Mishra's Bauble. We're going to make a monk. Good start here for rolling. All right, some people in the chat agree. Mr. Arch says Magic is dead. I hate it. I play 3 times a week. Ban everything until only cards I like are legal. Exactly.
Cool. Can I see that card?
All right, Mishra's Bauble's taking a look. Roland's reading the card. I'm also like I'm easy to please. Like, I understand some people are very passionate about, you know, their the flaws they find in the game, and they gotta do something about it, I guess. And I'm not really I'm not the type of person that posts tweets and Reddit posts about how Magic is not the best anymore, and I'm just not that guy.
Soul naming Eldrazi.
It's just not my vibe.
You also didn't cantrip it.
I'm more the kind of Magic player I get stuck between 2 people at FNM, and they're like, yeah, remember when they didn't ban this? They did no changes. The art's not good. And I'm like, oh, get me out of here.
Got the infiltrator.
Yeah, so I drew
I feel like dropping.
2 cards. What was it?
Get me the F out of here.
Sure.
Thank you for 2.
All right, Thought Not Seer. Hand is revealed. Bolt, Unholy Heat, Daze, Force Will. Not bad.
My graveyard is not going to be able to keep up either way.
Well, you didn't have 2 creatures. So if I drew a Kaido,
Unholy Heat selected. And moving on.
Yeah, I was floating mana on top of my deck. I would just discard it and cast White from the
Mista has it absolutely right. What is it about Universes Beyond? Wizards can print the same text of cards in normal sets. Universes Beyond, for all intents and purposes, just art, in my opinion. That's exactly right. It's just it's strictly aesthetic, strictly, I don't know, man. The fact that we even have to discuss this stuff, I all find just tiring at this point. Not that people in the chat are saying anything wrong. It's just are we still talking about this? 5 years ago was Walking Dead. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Targeting that, holding priority, bounce.
You don't have it memorized?
All you can pay for that.
Ooh, pay attention, everybody. Bolt, Thought Not Seer, hold priority, daze it, pay for days.
replay the.
Replay the Volk. We got a Monk. Second Bolt. Thought Not Seer is dead, it looks like. Great plays here from Roland. Write this down, rewind it, and play it again if you're looking to learn, everybody. Expertly played by Roland, double bolting that Thought Not Seer with a Daze in the middle. It was a bolt sandwich. Thought Not Seer is gone. Swinging with the Monks.
Because he had one extra, so.
That was masterful.
So 7?
Yeah, it would be 7.
Got to make a point of that out because people don't see those lines.
And I'll pass it.
Deem says, my issue with Universes Beyond, not my preference, but to each their own. My issue is how it's another way to justify more sets every year. I have to dig this up. There was an article written in like 1996 about that, how there are too many Magic sets. It's hard to keep up. This argument is so old already, and it's just not a valid argument in my mind. They're making more Magic cards. Enough. Like, stop complaining. They're making more Magic cards.
For 5.
So wait, hold on.
You don't need to memorize them all. You don't need to buy them all. Just relax.
To play it.
This one,
It's all so tiring.
Okay, so that's on the stack right now.
yeah, these trigger on cast.
Yeah. This.
2 Flesh Rakers could be a problem, though.
So you have 1 card.
It That Heralds the End is on the stack.
2s that would make everybody else 3/3s.
Once you commander Ninjutsu Ego, then
I've been playing Magic like 30 years. Force pitching Force on It That Heralds the End could matter quite a bit here.
11.
So I use the trigger roll up, and
Yep.
so
30 years of people telling me Magic is ruined, and we're still going. So everybody just relax. All right, some people in the chat are product fatigued. All right.
I warp this trigger.
If you're product fatigued, take a break.
Rumbles, this hard.
7/5. So 1, 2.
I pay for this.
Oh, you're paying warp it, yeah.
Yeah, I play the warp.
So when this, you may
This
play.
was 2, so I play these 2 and then
You may put a permanent card with mana value less than the number of lands you control from your hand into the battlefield tapped. Alright, so that would trigger.
so this enter.
Yeah, it's enters.
So I deal you 5 because this enter. I make 2 other spawn. So you go to 5
How is it 5?
because these are creature that enter, and every time a creature
when it
enters, and these trigger.
Okay, we're warping anti-causal vestige right here. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I just wanted to hear the players explaining what's going on. There's going to be 5 Flesh Raker triggers.
I move to combat.
Yep. So bringing down to 1.
I bring you to 1. End step. I draw a card.
Yeah, I'm with Roland on this. Roland's in the chat. Glaring Flesh Raker is a must-kill creature. You cannot allow your opponent to have 2 Flesh Rakers and expect to survive. Wastegate Battle Mage ends the game with more pings from the Flesh Raker. Paulo gets the match. GG's.